I got my first actual real mod installed instead of just reshades, and that's disabling the yellow night glow. That's pretty heavy in this game. I already realized I should turn down some audio options. The ambience is loud right now. The view distance is very low at night. That's something also I am seemingly realizing right now. There should be a statue here that comes in. I don't know if my performance took a big hit. Still a lot. Ruined Market Square. I see someone. Outcasts. The hell was that sound? You hear that? Oh, okay. Why do I hear goddamn bears? The hell was that? Unexpected. No, that's it. Damn it. Don't click that crap. Broken arrow, broken claymore. I'm pretty sure I'm over encumbered almost. Yeah, so I can't go looting. Should go into the city. Oh, Jesus. Not at night. So I'm gonna rest up again and then I'm gonna go. If they even let me in, didn't I want to change all the options? I'm crazy. Let's fix a little bit. Music, gotta turn it down so I can hear myself talk. It stutters like crazy. I feel like it stutters more now. It just might be a placebo thing. The game doesn't have official mod support yet. So it wouldn't be a big surprise if me changing something like that just makes it more sturdy. I'm gonna take the rest later. I don't wanna get over encumbered. I need a vendor. He's sleeping. Are you kidding? Let's be nice. Hello. Seriously? Hello. Get up, soldier, the enemy's coming.
Whoa, what's happening? In the name of the old mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before.
You couldn't. You're so drunk you can barely hold your sword.
I'm not. I could have sliced you up like a fish. No, like a potato. But I didn't, did I?
I'm a traveler. I was told to find safe haven here in the Horns.
But we don't just let anybody in, pal. You need to have, things. Proof. Things to prove you're safe. For haven. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to spin. I was told I would find a safe haven in the Horns.
I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our home. Welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
Oh god. Oh god. Incompetence already. And shops. That's more important. So bro, who talks here?
Oh, a new face. It's always nice to see someone new here. Welcome, welcome. Why didn't I notice you earlier?
Is that face paint? You're asking me?
Yes, my apologies. Ever since breakfast today, I've been sort of lost in thought. I keep thinking of my dear mother's cooking, especially her famous pie. You see, all we got here is venison and fish. Venison, then fish. And then fish, fish, and more fish. I can live with all the bullshit that's thrown at us soldiers. But the longer I live, the more I realize there's not much to live for, except food. And I'd kill for a slice of that pie.
Couldn't you just make it yourself?
If it were that easy. I ain't much of a cook. And Rorik, the one we have here, well, he says we're soldiers, so we can stick our complaints up our asses.
He has no arrows in here. There should be arrows in there. I could try if you can remember the recipe.
Really? Sure, I remember it well. Here you go.
Mom's finest pie. I just pulled out my bow. I'm sorry. I don't think I have ingredients, unless they're right here. Oh yeah, that's stealing. We don't do those acts. But where is the recipe? It's probably in a bag. Is it this? Corpse Eaters Rex. There it is. Pay attention, you morons, because my patience is running. I think I need a hanged man's nose, an ogre's right toe, and a couple of drowner tongues. And trust me, I can tell the difference between a drowner tongue and a dead horse tongue. Because I, unlike you, I'm not a complete idiot. If you try to swindle me one more time, our deal is over, and stop asking for money up front. You bring me the goods, you get the money. That's it, end of the story. That's not the right letter. That's not the right goddamn letter. Oh, Jesus. Why is that part of the cooking ingredients? What? No, I'm confused. Okay, I got recipes. Mom's pie. That's flour, an egg, and blueberries. I had those a few moments ago. I should stop looking at crates. That's probably the quartermaster. Don't want to talk to him yet. Stood up. It's not.
Welcome, in the name of our eternally reigning majesty King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Tables. I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business.
Do I have a bounty? Oh, have many people been claiming the bounties?
None so far. The keepers don't want to risk being turned into pincushions for a mere 10 gold pieces. Besides, the captain banned them from leaving the Horns of the South without a good reason. Too many bandits and not enough keepers.
That must be boring for you.
Oh, you have no idea. When I heard they were sending me south, to the very place that's crawling with bandits and barbarians from the tribes, I imagined I'd be a little closer to the action, you know? Fighting, gushing blood, screams and such like. I thought the veterans would be showing me their scars and stumps and telling me tales of how they lost their eyes, ears and limbs. Or even better, how they were ripping open throats and bellies. Instead, the only stories I hear are when those fools break their own legs when they get drunk and fall off the walls.
Oh, idiots. If you like hearing about fighting so much, why aren't you a warrior?
I could be, but many people can swing a sword, but only a few have as sharp and bright a mind as I do. It's just that some people were made for fighting, while others are destined for greater things. Besides, watching and listening gives me enough satisfaction without needing to risk my life.
Blood, scars and stumps. Those are your fantasies.
Yeah, I've been like this since I was a child. The moment an execution is over, I'm waiting for the next one. And there are quite a lot of them in Camelot. And I like to watch where Mum punished the servants with a whipping. It's just how I am.
No weird at all. What if nobody claims bounties and the bandits roam freely?
Camelot would send a group of knights with Sir Galahad at the head. And he's not interested in half measures. He'd probably burn down half the garrison. Or hang them. He's done both. By the way, did you know that people who are hanged rarely die from strangulation? Usually the sudden jolt causes the backbone to snap, which separates the head from the body. A while ago, I saw someone hanged in the village, and it's true. One snap, and it's done.
So Galahad sounds like a force to be reckoned with.
No matter what you say about him, he's very efficient. Brutal, even by my standards, but efficient.
The fact about hanging was quite interesting. Do you have any other tidbits like that?
Oh, sure, plenty. Did you know that apparently if you cut off someone's head, they don't die straight away, but remain conscious for a few moments?
Interesting. Anything
If
else?
someone dies in a damp, closed-off space, sometimes, but very rarely, their body creates a thin layer of wax on the surface of the skin.
What? Really? Do you have anything else?
I heard that a body decomposes in water 4 times faster than on land.
Does it anything else?
I need to think. If I remember anything, I'll let you know.
You're a representative of Camelot.
That's correct. My name is Dillian. I was sent here from the capital to see how the Horns of the South are handling the bandit problem, and also to encourage the keepers to fight.
Ah, we had that already.
The Pict and Del Rita savages is precarious. Too bad we can't get rid of them as easily as we did the Druids. There have also been rumors that we might soon have a civil war on our hands, so Camelot cannot afford to spread our forces too thin.
Ah, a civil war.
I don't really have much more to tell. It's hard to get any updates here. I only know that the new Lancelot has not been very popular, and that's putting it mildly. The Witch Morgaine would have been burnt at the stake long ago if everyone weren't so afraid of her. And then we have the commoners who seem to keep forgetting their place, and loudly demanding changes. Everything is falling apart.
You know, my name is Lancelot too. I'm the new Lancelot, I guess.
Oh hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
I have, but I don't think I have proof of a lot of killing. Ah, there's the bounty. Head of Senan the Giant. Okay. Head of Cynthia Celia. Don't know her. Fingerless coin. He killed me. Last episode. Head of Rusty Argadal. Yeah, I haven't killed many of those. Okay, let's see if I actually can get something.
State your business.
I like to collect the bounty for bandits.
Really? You fought bandits and killed them? Oh, I want to hear all the details. Here's a reward, but promise you'll tell me everything.
Do I get a reward? No. I like to collect... No, I don't have any. Coin 10. Nice.
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course. You must be from Quanacht. I should have guessed right away. So, who's in charge there now?
Doesn't have any arrows too. What's your point?
Oh, I was just wondering what's going on out there. Here in the south, we have our own affairs. What happens out there in the world? Well, the news doesn't always travel all the way here. And they should. It's in our common interest. You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. The Red Priests are also trying to get something out of it. And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them. The Druids are out of the picture already.
Secret coalition coup?
Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess. Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too. Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid face. With all due respect, of course.
You don't see my face even. No, you don't look all that smart either.
You see? It takes one to know one. And that means we're just pawns. Folks like us won't change anything. But we have to talk out loud. It suits them when everyone keeps their mouth shut.
Are you suggesting that someone intentionally caused the plague?
Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just thinking out loud. It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that. Out of bloody nowhere? Hell no. It's a high-stakes game.
So what's at stake?
Power over us, of course. Over our bodies and souls. Over Avalon. Over the whole damn course of history.
And how would I recognize someone from a secret coalition?
That's the case. Those sons of bitches are good at hiding. They kinda blend in and live among us. It's hard to tell if it's hideous magic or some other tricks. You know, I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale?
Oh!
What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just made him up? And us peasants eventually just started to believe in it. You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads, and drilled until it finally stuck. And then they built statues, wrote books, and everything else.
Okay, Conspiracy Jones. That's bullshit. You know, it's impossible to make something like that up.
Yeah? Don't tell me you're one of those fools that think that the All-Mother exists. Have you ever seen her? How do you know that we're not being lied to? Exactly. But maybe one day you'll see the truth.
Actually, I've seen a statue of her. I believe I got a buff. Is that free food? No. Okay, you tell me, are you a merchant? Stutter. It's a girl.
All mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And who might you be? You don't look like one of them.
I'm not a virgin. Ah, perfect. Telling her to calm down. Nah, you seem angry.
Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
Money. I might, but not for free.
Straight to the point, huh? Don't worry, I'll pay you. And who knows, you might even get a discount on my wares.
Good to know. So I won't buy anything right now. What do you need?
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already.
Who's Brandon?
You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. I thought since they let you in, you must have an in with him. When it turns out you know even less than I do. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
I'm sure they just like your company. Who are you?
Name's Orla. I'm a merchant. Or I try to be, when my business isn't being held hostage by a bunch of idiots who seem to be terrified of women. What was I thinking when I decided to leave Timberwall? Should have stayed there.
Terrified of woman. Tell me about Timberwall.
You've never been to the merchant capital? Well, you didn't miss much. Yes, it's rich and extravagant, but only if you're rich and extravagant too. Other than that, it's a place like any other. The same pain and misery hiding behind gilded walls. It's not as exciting as people think. Or, well, maybe it is if you like living with a bunch of backstabbing crooks. Yeah, now I remember what I was thinking when I left that place.
I sense there's a story behind his backstabbing crooks.
Not really. It's more of a requirement if you ever want to be successful in Timberwall. My family is full of them.
Are you on your way back home?
I have no home in Timberwall. Well, we have an estate, but it hasn't felt like home for a long time. I feel like every time I go back, I recognize it less and less. The people are getting greedier and more desperate by the day. Business is slow, I'm not gonna lie. With the weirdness creeping in from the north and bandits everywhere, trade's just not as profitable as it used to be. But, I don't know. Being a merchant from Timberwall used to mean craftiness, taking risks, looking for opportunities. Now, they only care about keeping their heads down and preserving their fortunes.
Damn, no stories right now. Maybe there's something else I could do to help you.
You do realize you won't score any points with the Keepers by helping me, right? Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rulebook.
Just tell me what you want.
All right. A woman named Ness has my cargo and I need it back. I don't know where she is, but starting the search near the Arc-Spire seems like a good idea. And yes, you'll get paid. Just bring me the wares.
I'm gonna look what's in their shop. Not that much. I need all the arrows though. I should wait. Travelers. Movement speeds. Not in combat. Huh. So you run quicker. Spike class. Huh. Interesting. Just fire arrows. I need those in the future. Then I'm gonna sell stuff. Good. I found a blacksmith. Maybe I can repair my arrows here. Let's talk to Usbrief.
Oi, friend. A question. Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work? Because he's riveting. It's good to see a new face in this sad hole.
Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Osbert, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened?
I need my arrows repaired. You don't get many visitors, do you?
Not really. Especially since we went into a lockdown a while ago. People used to come and go. Now and then a ship would make a stop at the village below, but nobody's really come around since. Well, since the entire shit show that's going down everywhere. Now that I think of it, you're the first they've let in. What'd you do? Who did you bribe?
I have to spin.
Oh, so you have friends in Camelot. Good for you.
You recognize it?
Of course I do. Those pins are peak craftsmanship, and very rare at that. We only gave them out on Camelot's orders. But when I look at you, well, it's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to beat a knight. And even if you found one already dead, you'd sooner nick his armor than a pin you knew nothing about. Either way, good for you.
You said there's a shit show going down everywhere. What do you mean?
Sometimes I wonder, how many things can go wrong at the same time. They say that misery loves company, but here, it's like we've done something to anger the gods, and they're taking their sweet revenge. First, we started hearing that the weirdness was spreading near Grubwood. Soon after that, we saw waves of bandits approaching from there. Desperate people. They took a lot of our territory. Then, the Del Rita tribes took over the All-Mother's Temple. And after that, the supply chains from Camelot collapsed for some reason. And so on and so forth. We're in quite a pickle, my friend. We've started betting on what's going to happen next. Sea monsters? Who knows?
Oh my god, I can just ask about everything in detail, and it's probably gonna give me a location. But hey, here we go. The witness started spreading the Grubwood.
Yes. That damn forest north of here was already cursed and creepy. But now, I've heard it's an entirely different level of crazy. They say that some men here started going dark up north. With that, the weirdness started moving. And when the weirdness gets here, well, we're fucked. But you know that. Every child has heard the stories.
I just arrived here. Tell me more about those bandits.
Truth be told, most of them are just people desperate to survive. When the villagers started dying out because of the weirdness, hunger, or raids, they lost their livelihoods, ended up with nothing to their names, and nowhere to go. So they banded together and started raiding whatever was left. Then they turned to killing each other. They're like rabid wolves. Too bad they're here now too.
The Del Rita took over All-Mother's Temple.
I don't know. It's hard to explain. They kept to themselves, perched in the mountains near the Forlorn Swords. Then something happened, and suddenly we saw ships arriving near our eastern shores. A couple days later, the tribes took over. One good thing is that the bandits aren't up to fighting with them. One bad thing, we aren't either.
Anything positive going on around here?
I heard that dew fell down the stairs and didn't break a single bone. So that's a start. Other than that, no, I can't think of anything.
Classic, do you have any work for me?
Ha! Friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to handle. Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it, and I'll have work for you immediately. There's just not enough of them to go around. And now that we're on lockdown, there's not much demand for my services either.
There must be something I can help you out with.
Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I'd pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two. If you're willing to learn, that is.
Sure, teach me.
Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, maybe we can make good use of that. You've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? The alchemists. They're likely snatching up the corpses, using the muck to cook their weird concoctions. But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself some armor from those hides, huh? We should start with something simple. Let's see. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you could bring it over so I can see what you've made.
Corpse Eater armor. Where do I do that? Is it back here? Smithy, forge. So what's oh, grindstone. Oh, look at that. That's a lot to read through. Then I'm gonna do that. And probably start recording again at night. I upgraded my hexed bow 3 times or 4 times. The armor I tried to craft it kind of broke down. I don't know if it's under armor even. So I just wasted resources, which I love. I can't find it. My parents found out about my Instagram account where I post wrestling clips and fitness videos. I hate it. My mother wrote me a message with my like in gamer tag. Which is super cringe. I found out about the stash. I stashed stuff because I've heard that it's still craftable. I won't talk to Lance, so I will talk to him and then get myself action. I want action. Yo, bro.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope.
He was pretty damn drunk.
Most unfortunate. But that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see.
Your armor looks like trash, man. I got this pin from a friend. I assume you know what it means?
Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he?
We got shipwrecked on the way, but he could have made it. He definitely is alive.
If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
Probably, oh yeah, I do have a million questions. There it is. I was fearing it as much. Let's go ahead started. Is there anything I can help you with?
We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north, but somehow I doubt it. Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg first. He knows best what's going on there.
Who's Mark?
He's our huntsman. He keeps us stocked with meat, so the lads don't have to live on fish alone. They get pretty grumpy when that happens. Right now, Marg is the only other person who's allowed to leave the keep. I'm not about to risk the life of our last link to the outside world, especially when you're so eager to lend a hand.
Damn, it's all about this question. Where is the cemetery?
It's not far, and it's hard to miss. But honestly, I'd suggest you go see Marg first. You don't really know what you're walking into, so if I were you, I'd try to learn as much as possible beforehand.
I'm gonna talk to this question about Mark, or this quest. Alright, I'll do that.
Try not to get yourself killed, and get rid of whatever's been causing the problem.
Ninian is dead. He asked me to bring you this.
Ninian? I knew the Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones. You did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own, even after they're gone. But, now that I think of it, how did you manage to get hold of his tag?
Seriously, this again. He wasn't taken by the Red Death. The Red Priest tortured him in the Iceland asylum.
Tortured? In the asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value. Brother Riagan said Ninian was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him, and we even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him. And what were you doing in the island asylum? You look fine, but if you were there, near him...
It was a misunderstanding. The Red Priests caught the wrong person.
I'm sorry this happened to you. Still, you have to understand. Now that you've told me this, I'll be keeping a close eye on you. No risks can be taken when it comes to the Red Death.
Let me show you the clip of Nian right now.
You have to kill me.
Oh, yeah.
And when it's done, please, take my tags to the Horns of the South. Let Fergus know I didn't run.
Who's Fergus?
The quartermaster of the Horns of the South. It's a keep. If you make it out, you should be able to see its lighthouses from the beach.
Understand your pain. Close your eyes.
Thank you. May the All-Mother bless you.
I need to try out my spell. That didn't hurt him, did it? Oh. I was actually holding on to it. I thought there was going to be something more funny about it. I wasn't at that place yet. Oh, that's going to be an interesting choice to talk about. I'm actually here for Excalibur.
Excalibur? You want to pull it out? That's a good one. Well, be my guest. If you think you can, go ahead. But unless you're King Arthur reborn, I wouldn't count on it.
I found a piece of metal with an inscription. Do you know what it is?
That's one of our tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold, because killing a keeper would land you in some serious trouble. You know, here's what I'm thinking. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they all swore to stay here until the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them. It's part of my duty, but since I can't send any more beyond these walls, maybe you could lend a hand. I'll pay you for every tag you bring back.
It's funny how many times he questions me about killing his people. I, brothers and moms, I got more questions. I have another tag, do I?
You know where to find me if you come across any more.
Well, do I? No, I did. Cool. More money for crafting on the forge. I'll talk to Orlev. Why can't she leave this place?
That's between her and the captain. Were it up to me, she'd be long gone. Her presence here distracts my men.
If you know Odin's strong, why do you keep stationing him at the front gate?
He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. Every man here needs to have a job. And no offense to Odrin, but let's just say we can afford to lose him.
Having a drunk guard at the front gate is not a very good look.
I'm sure the hordes of visitors clamoring at our gates can survive the insult.
Oh. Good one. Good one. I like to speak to the captain.
Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon.
And why?
Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there?
No. This pin should tell you you've got some friends in high places.
So what?
Just tell me where he is.
Have you helped any of my people? Or are you just here to wave that pin in my face again? First, show me you care, and then I'll take you to the captain. I can't have every random stray wasting his time. Not now, when the outcome of the war with its tribes is so precarious. I trust we understand each other?
Sure, bro. Clear as day. First the work, then the audience.
Good. Come back when you've proven your worth to the Horns of the South. Then we'll talk.
Doesn't seem like someone you can intimidate with strength.
If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
As long as it doesn't rain, I'm good. Okay, I need to search for an... Oh, is that the sword? An archer. And then I will be going out killing. I did not realize how goddamn huge this place is unless I can't even go over there.
Happens today.
Oh.
Nice to see you. Hey. Hello. Are you also wondering why the heck we need them?
Who are you talking about?
Lighthouses. Why the hell are Dara and his workers pushing so hard to build the second one? Is one not enough? Is it because one is less than two and less is worse? I mean, two lighthouses next to each other are almost the same as one, and ships don't even sail this way anymore.
If not two lighthouses, then what?
Two taverns, of course. One to drink in, and the second for when you're already drunk. Ha!
Wait.
Makes absolutely no sense.
I can't even visit them, can I? I'm not sure. Maybe I can. Looks cool, that's why. Probably that's why. I just went through the whole lighthouse, like 6 to 8 floors. Oh, nice, bro. And picked it clean. It was food supplies for days.
Oh, hello there.
I'm gonna try that again. I can do this.
I have no choice but to defend myself.
Oh, sorry. The R. You happy, bro? I made it. Okay, more messing around. I had a 30 chance of succeeding, and I got it. The way corpse eaters Rex. It doesn't sound that good. Could try to get one of those heads too. Sure. It's garbage. Another try. It's garbage. Garbage. Lockpicks. What do I need for that? Just iron? It's insane. Handcrafting 12. Let's see if that's enough to satisfy him. You mentioned... Nah, damn it. It's not enough. It's not enough. Let's wear it and see how it looks at least. This is absolutely disgusting. Get that off me. Absolutely disgusting. I'm disappointed. Ugh. That is a big goddamn sword. Arthur's memory, pull out.
This feeling, it was so strong, so real. I remember now, the weight of it, the power. This blade was never just steel. It was a part of me.
What do you mean it wasn't just me? Why can't I draw the sword?
A sword like that, it doesn't yield easily. It demands strength of body and of will. You'll need to grow stronger before it will choose you.
I put a lot of points into strength, probably. Arthur's memory. Whispers. Huh. Shouldn't go in there. After all, he told me not to. Do I take damage? Oh yeah, I'll do. I'm looking for someone and I haven't seen him. Oh well, that looks like trash. Cut. The drunk god is getting punished, I see.
You're the reason they put me here. You just wait until they let me out. I'll beat you so hard your own mother won't recognize you. Come a little closer so I can spit in your face.
Just sober up, you idiot. A drunk keeper guarding the gate. You did this to yourself.
Nobody asked your opinion. I drink 'cause I want to. I drink 'cause guarding that empty gate is the most boring shit in the world. What's it to you anyway, huh? Maybe I was drunk, but the gate was guarded. It's not your damn pin, I wouldn't even let you in. But all is not lost. We can still be friends. Listen, just pour something delicious down my throat, huh? And I'll forget this insult. I'm not guarding the gate right this second, am I? There's nothing wrong with having a little sip, right? Come on, don't be like that. Just a drop. That's all I ask.
I should whip him. Forget the booze, preferably forever. You're already drunk enough for a lifetime.
Right. That's for me to decide. If you don't even want to help me with such a tiny thing, then get out of my sight. Me a throw bars to the bone, you grateful bastard.
Oh, careful. There, you wanna spit at me? Come on, do it. Do it, see what happens. Spank you. I need flour for his pie. Oh, some stuff is apparently for free. Oh, there it is. That worked out. Recipe. Simple meal. Where is it now? Changed it. There it is. Mom's pie. Craft. Mom's finest pie. Here's your pie, sir.
Yes. Still tastes like shit.
Huh?
Exactly how my mother would make it. It's just what I needed.
There are blueberries in there. Hello, bro.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I really appreciate what you did for me. It's just that every time I doubt my service in the Horns of the South, I need a reminder of why I enlisted.
Okay. Your mother wasn't much of a cook.
My mother wasn't much of anything, to tell the truth. She always said I was good for nothing and that I should be glad she even kept me. And every day she'd bring back home a new uncle. Many of those uncles like to kick me out of my own house when they were drinking and getting busy. Then, when she'd sober up and got rid of an uncle, she'd bake me that pie as an apology. And it always tasted like shit. If the other villagers hadn't been feeding me, I would have starved to death. Hence the pie.
Now you have a new family.
Yeah, I do. So, despite the shitty weather and the world being on the verge of collapse, there's still nowhere else I'd rather be.
Ah, typical cutscene interruption. Okay, I guess I have time to cook now. And then fight, hopefully. Freaking fight. Finally. Time for action. And to test my new upgraded bow. S.T.A.L.K.E.R still here. Nothing to respawn. Oh, nice dodge. Look at you.
You're in for a world of hurt!
Come on now. Swing it.
Your gold belongs to us now. Beg for mercy.
Actually, as long as they don't look at me.
You'll regret
Oh.
this.
You threw something. Ha!
You fight like a milkmaid.
What? Eat that. And that.
I'll have your head on a pike.
No. No, you do not. Looting time. This guy, he can't just look cool as hell. There's gotta be something to it, right? Oops. That's not what I wanted. Like, look at him. Just a random creature. Is there a story to it? I click on it. I see an enemy in the distance somewhere. There he is. Let's line up the headshot. Oh yeah. Did you see that, guys? Perfect. Got them. Headshot. There are two different symbols. Oh, one is for wolf. Got it. Stealth. Got the archery skills now. It's a little bit far away. They have the Skyrim kill cam. Would be nice if it would also work without stutter. Or far shots. Oh, that's it. King's Road. It looks like an enemy. It's an enemy after all. A 5... Nah, he looks like a quest marker, right?
No one sneaks up on me.
Damn it. Outlaw Knight.
I'll strike you down.
Damn boy.
You are nothing but a
Peasant. Pet. A petcher boy.
I've had worse.
Oh, I love knockback. Awful memories. I can talk Fool's Rush. Worn War Pick. That's a weapon of gods. Seems like a lot of decent stuff. It's getting dark. Oh, no, that scared me a little. Where are we? I need to go here. That's probably the last thing I do for the episode's end. Oh! Huh. Is that always here? Okay, let's go back and loot and set up a campfire somewhere. Nighttime is still looking super blurry. Oh damn. Except for that. That's beautiful. Where's the dude? There he is. It's got wolf noises even though there's no wolf around. Bandit skin. Let's kill my boys. How dare he? Am I making the wolf noises? God, magic is good with the dodge. Shit. Shit. Oh. The mask. That was almost bad. Damn, what the hell? What the hell did I just thought? Oh, look at the mask. Oh. Oh yeah. I like it. Doesn't matter if it's not part of the set. I like it. I look good with that. There's also an enemy somewhere up here. This sneak. How did he see me? Can't see crap around here. Archer battle. bastard. I didn't want that, I want that. I want to life steal. How much room do I have? I can carry it all probably. Oh yeah. Even the roses. No. Oh, I could probably kill that too. I will level up here. Thought King Archer wanted to talk to me. Anyways, strength for the first time. And where's the bow? Nice. Maybe I can only do those things with my bonfire. The other things, the more important things. Huh. I thought King Archer wanted to talk with me. Ah, Q, it was Q. Damn it. There he is. Tell me about Excalibur.
It's more than a sword. It's a promise. A blade that stands for unity, for strength, and for hope. It wasn't just mine. It belonged to Avalon. Every swing, every battle was fought for the land and its people. But Excalibur is also a burden. It demands more than just skill. It demands purpose. Without that, then it is just steel.
Tell me what the horns of the South were like in your times.
Ah, the horns of the South. The crown jewel of these lands. We had barely laid the foundations of Tainted Grail when Seawall and his men had already built a lighthouse, eager to guide our ships to them. He always had a competitive spirit. Of course, it helped that he took every sailor from the homelands with him, along with a handful of knights, so they could learn from one another. And thus, the Keepers of the South were formed. I decreed that every sworn keeper would stand as an equal to a Knight of the Round Table. I doubt they still honor that law. But I am glad to see the keepers grown. In my time, there was only a lighthouse and barracks.
And now there are 2 lighthouses. The King's Road has clearly seen better days.
I suppose it has. A pity it has become a hunting ground for bandits. But do not worry, my friend. Let us walk this path and make me whole again. I will restore this island to the glory it deserves, the King's Road included.
Make us whole again. Where did I have heard that before? What does fueling mean again? Identify. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Now I can get some hidden treasure. Wolf belt, but identify. Silk fiber. Oh, that was bad. That's all. Oh well. Alchemy. No, it's I'm gonna wait for better potions. I'm probably gonna talk to the dude in the next part. I'm gonna go back and sell. Inventory, how much room? Yes, we're done here. We're done. Peace out.